Hello and welcome back. We are watching more Jujutsu Kaisen, where nothing of interest is ever happening. Unless, of course, it comes to a spirit, object, or maybe just a collection of very bad luck that happens decades after a fact in a school myth and legend. What's under the bridge? Our sorcerers are going to check for themselves, and of course there's quite a lot at stake because there are more people that it can be affected. Some being a little closer to home. Of course, as we are running very slim on Jujutsu Kaisen, we really need to find out just how much they can hold off by themselves. They do need a little bit of training, at least. Being pulled into this domain, cursed spirits after them. The guy that was combined with a piece, forced to swallow it. And Itadori seemingly going quite easy on the thing. At least he's not going all out right now. I don't think fighting experience is really on that cursed spirit's side. You may want to stay away from it. Oh. So now we're playing a big game of whack-a-mole, finding all of the spirit diglets. See? It just keeps slashing away. They might run out eventually. You're gonna need to find the main body. Could be everywhere. Thinking, excuse me. In a moment of lapse of concentration, she's pulled away into the shadow realm. Or one not connected to either of them. They want to go as well. Can you just jump through the hole? Go. And now with the other one there as well. My fears though are exactly as follows. He goes, something much worse then appears in this place. With no backup coming. Oh, look at those dance moves. No, you're not pardoned. Oh, well, I'll just take my leave then. Well, you'd need to explain yourself first, and then we can see if the actual reasons align. I doubt it, though. Unfortunately, with all of this running about and cutting being a potentially not so limitless amount if there's just one head left. He's going to be quite worn out after all of this. Might need a good stretch afterwards. But it's always the moment that you start relaxing. That's when the worst happens. Hmm. It must have grown in power tremendously. Is that the one, or one similar at least, to what was in the prison? Oh. Fuck. Considering that didn't go very well when Itadori lost his heart. How many of his summons are going to be lasting until the end of this battle? Hopefully not another full special grade, but by the looks of it... In a world like this where there's these spirits which feed on emotions to bring themselves into existence, if we're suddenly coming into contact with a bunch of power, like with fingers and the like, is probably all too surprising. But each battle, no matter how seemingly trivial, could be potentially life-threatening, unless you're Gojo with the power of infinity. There's no clear indication straight away, at least, if the battle was far too difficult to take part in. Resonance. That is the reason why it looks the same, because it's the same kind of thing. Wow. Fuck. He's gotten a little stronger, but he's not gonna let up and just allow him to get a breath. Oh, flashback moment. You know things are about to get a little dire when there's a flashback in the middle of a scene like this. He's been resting on his laurels for too long. Time for a little montage moment. Well, you're not the only one that thinks he's got some sort of potential. You haven't? Yes, you can't. He takes the safe route. Thinking what could get them through without taking the risks. Even if you do team up, each fight it's potentially your last, so you can't take things easy. God. And what path you would take to get there. With the one way out at the end of it, no matter what. If he doesn't put in the extra effort to go above and beyond, even taking those dangerous paths, put himself in danger, might be forced to use it sooner than later. A quite good lesson. Oh. Ah. Which means he still has it. And that gave that thing a little fright for a second. Ah, it's not like him. Is he getting lessons from the strangest of places? Figure it out later, but right now, call upon the strength that he possesses and believe in yourself a little. We're getting a little domain expansion from him. Don't know how I feel about him enjoying it this much. Go Shadow Frog. The shadows themselves are crawling at his skin, pulling him down. Hopefully it's a bit more than just taking back some movement. Ah. Anything and everything here could be a distraction. What is or isn't real. AoE attacks would do it, yeah. Blast away the imposters and the shadows. That was a squelchy noise. Enemy. So if we can cause some damage there, can definitely do something fun to this just recently birthed curse spirit. Didn't give it a time to do anything further. Pretty good all-out assault. With the amount of energy that he burned through to make that domain expansion, there's a finger. Yeah, someone's going to be pleased. Seeing his little friend gain a bit on the path of talent. Grow a little bit stronger. He'll be keeping his eye on him even more now. Interesting throne. So, do unto others what you want, whatever the thing is, onto yourself as well. Treat people the way you want to be treated, that kind of lesson. If you don't want to have the shit beat out of you, don't go around lording it over anyone else. There he is. No wonder he remembers him. They may not have done anything to him personally, but others that have suffered. Now that is a friend, yep. Even if it's at the benefit of others and not himself. He can't help himself. Hmm. You have to live somewhere in between. Screw forgiveness. Those doing the bad things will never learn from that. You might need to wash up. How much of a good person is she? Throwing strawberry milk around? What a waste. Without a trace, you say? Of course there'd be a nice normal introduction to go through for the first time. Yeah, I think I'd pull the same face if someone was talking to me like this. Maybe a bit more concerned than he does. I mean, you gotta find money somewhere. He has his reasons, whether they're good or not is... Will we ever truly understand what Gosh was thinking? I hate that. Just ignore the fact that he's now covered in milk. Just, okay, bye. Unknown origin, unknown curse. And considering that he was labelling her as such a good person, for her to be brought down with this kind of curse. Good thing it's not an immediate kind of just end her life kind of thing, but she... What if he bit off more than he could chew? Well, that just means that he can't rest here. He needs to do a lot... What was in his hand? He needs to do a lot more. Oh, the finger. Of course it was. Just tell him you've got some lunch for him. kind of understandable. Well, they're finding a bit of interest there. What happened to Itadori, though? Did he not end up in the same place? I guess they'll be meeting later. But, I mean, having some... He's got a bit of a complex. Oh, okay. I wonder why. And now she's seen it. Yeah, put on a jacket. Back rot. I mean, with a back like that, how is he really standing? Must have some very intense stomach muscles. No real support for the spine when it's a gaping maw. But going into his sister's curse and troubles, taking out a special grade, gaining a finger. He's done so much. Far from the one that was taking things safely. When things look tough, run away. But was there really anywhere to run to this time? His personal sense of justice. If no one stands up for the weak, if no one tells those that are domineering over everyone to mind their place, they'll just continue, so can't be nice to everyone. They look a bit exhausted. What have they been doing out? It's just hot. Makes sense. Okay, they need to see this. Get there quickly. They aren't watching from a distance to find out. How dare he not shower them in it? Attention and affection. She's just asking for directions or something. Oh boy. How could anyone... it was... How could you be mean? How could you ever be angry at that face? Oh, okay. Pretty nice bit of animation choreography there. They could be learning to use his things a bit more effectively, bringing out a domain expansion, even if it is a little incomplete. Seeing his growth over the few episodes, not wanting to be left behind. Now we just need to see what Gojo's expression will be when he learns what he's accomplished. Fought for himself down there. Came out victorious and brought home a finger. But with one final episode left and a fight that could require a t-shirt. Even the cursed spirit go, oh, it's brother. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Just how good is their sibling bond? Does the "you look at my back and I'll kill you" also extend to him? What if he looks in a mirror? But when we've got half an episode being flashbacks, moments of upbringing and childhood, we've focused on him quite a lot in these few episodes, really, isn't it? With this little arc, this exploration out here, finding the link between the killings and apparently himself. I mean, for his sister to really care about him in terms of, well, if you don't stop, something might happen. You need to take care of yourself. Don't get involved in everything. For her to be cut down like this, being put into a coma for a curse. Are we going to actually get any closer as to what the hell's going on with that? Or is it far, far in the future? We're getting a lot of little story threads and personal reveals and secrets of our characters we haven't really had much to do with yet. What's their history? Jujutsu Kaisen has been a show that, well, has some pretty damn good animation, and that alone would kind of set it with its concept and how it pulls itself through. Pretty damn well done. But now, if you add in the fact of it having some nice characters, actual reason to start to care, maybe some life lessons, if you just ignore the cursed spirit parts. But what you can do with your life. If you choose to internalize it all, kind of like Junpei. Lash out. There's so much to do, so much to see, and with Megami's little boon, a domain expansion, what about the others? Are they going to pick up something cool? With Itadori's meteoric rise in strength and power, well, ever since he learned about all of this shit not too long ago. I wonder what his growth chart looks like. Also, I want to now see early years of Gojo. Was he always this infinitesimal being of immensity, or was there a time when it was finite? Well, there's only 4 layers you got to break through before you get to him. Well, if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to let me know. Keeping going through your interactions really helps out the channel, and also gives me a little boost and to let me know that you're out there watching. So, maybe subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss out. Join to my Discord if you want a bit more conversation, Jujutsu Kaisen related or not. Predominantly not, I think, at the minute. There's a lot of stuff going on. But for now, get yourselves a bit of rest. And I'll see you in the next one. If I had a domain, I wonder what it would look like. How would you animate apathy? If you would like to be the Shadow Beast in my discount domain expansion, consider joining on to my Patreon. Keep the channel going a little longer. And those that have already thrown themselves away under the throne of my might are the likes of Noku, Raywin, Sal, Harfia, Kite, Mystic Square, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Akane, Danny Swede, Diego Zenhausen, Tori Jane, Carl Waddage, The Kebab Seller, Welcome to the Blank, and everyone else. I just hope at the end of watching all of this, there's not a coma with my name on it.